Three Albuquerque city councilors are proposing some sweeping changes to Albuquerque's charter. The referendum, co-sponsored by Dan Lewis, Renee Grout, and Clarissa Pena, would lower the minimum vote total to win a mayoral or city council race to be 40% instead of the current 50%. If no candidate hit 40%, then there would be a runoff. The city originally had a 40% threshold for elections, but that changed to 50% after Richard Berry became mayor.
That's been a decade ago, and the result of that has been more runoff elections. The city spends an incredible amount of money on runoff elections, and voters just have to go to the polls and vote twice. So in a sense, you could say that we want people's votes to count.
The proposal would create a committee to recommend selections for city attorney and city clerk, with the council still making the final approval. Then there are changes to the naming of the police and fire chiefs. The mayor would be able to appoint and reappoint the chiefs at the start of each term, but the mayor or the council would be able to terminate a chief at any point.
The city council is closer to the districts, to the people in our city that are affected by these leadership areas, and so it's important that the council is able to weigh in, able to have a legitimate role in selecting these incredibly important positions.
The final proposal centers on the separation of powers and ensuring the conference committee has enough appointees to resolve issues between the mayor and the council. The sponsors say the changes would streamline and add transparency to city elections and hiring procedures. However, the mayor says the proposals threaten the efficiency and integrity of city government. If the legislation clears council, it would go directly to voters for their approval.